Okay, so this video is all about editing audio for your virtual training. So I'm going to show you some open source cross-platform software that you can use. All you're going to need is your microphone and your laptop to get this done.
So this is Audacity, and you can find it by going to audacityteam.org. So audacityteam.org, and then you will go to the download. Like I said, Audacity is open source and it is cross-platform, which means you can use it on Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever. I'm using a Windows PC right now, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Windows. And then you're going to scroll down here and you can choose to download the installer, which includes the manual and online instructions, or a smaller zip file, which does not include. Now, I've already downloaded this. So what you'll do is you'll click on that. Then you're going to go to Audacity Windows Zip. You can see I've done this video a few times, huh? So then you're going to click on Audacity 2.33. You're going to open the zip file. When it is done, open when done. And what you're looking for here, whenever you open your zip file, is audacity.exe. This is an application. If you're using a Mac, then the file that you're probably going to look for is audacity.dmg. So here we go. I'll double click on this. Et voila. You have here the Audacity app. Looks pretty simple. So what if I wanted to record on my Audacity app? Maybe I'm creating a podcast or I just want to do a quick voiceover. Maybe I'll do that using Audacity. And so the way to do that is you're going to first select your microphone. So the microphone that says Realtek Audio, this is my computer's microphone, or I could record using my headset's microphone. Okay, I'm going to choose to use my computer microphone right now because I'm speaking into my headset microphone as I record this video. So I'm going to start recording by hitting this button here, record. La 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 la. And then I hit stop, and that will do it. Okay, so if I wanted to have my audio recording playback, all I do is I hit this button, skip to start or home. You could also press shift home. So I like Audacity because it gives you some of these hot tips right here. So I'm going to skip to start home, and then I am going to play the audio now. All right, so you probably heard it a little bit faded. That's okay. I'm using my microphone so you can listen to what we hear with my laptop. But that's it. That's how you record a track. But let's say I recorded here and I wasn't quite finished. Maybe I wanted to delete some of that noise or the silence that comes before. So if you can look at these waveforms, right, what you'll see here is you'll see that this squiggly line is going to be the part before I started to speak or sing or attempt to sing. So I want to delete it. So all I do is I have my cursor here. I select, so I'm holding down my right mouse, the right button on my mouse, and I am scrolling to select. And so I've selected that bit, and then I'm going to hit delete. Simple as that. If you make a mistake, just like anything else, you can do undo delete, okay? All right, but let's say I've recorded this and I wanted to add on to this audio track. So all of this is one audio track. Well, what I can do next is I can go here to the end of the first recording and I could hit record again. And now I'll start. La 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 la, and I stop. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to delete anything that has the flat line. Okay, so now what happens is when I play this back, I'm going to go back to the start. I play this back, and what you should be able to hear now is both of those pseudo singings happening at once. Okay, so you've seen that. Now, what if, let's pretend that this was an actual music track, okay? What if I wanted to include a voiceover or narration, or I had another speaker that I wanted to layer over this one? So now you're getting a little fancy. So what you would do is you would go to Tracks, Add New. I usually like to add a new stereo track, and a new blank timeline will enter right here. So now what you'll do is I want you to go back to the beginning, and you can record your voiceover from the very start of the other one. So you're going to hear this one playing as you record. So here's what you do. You press record again. I really don't like my singing voice, but here we go. I'm doing this just for you. And I press stop. And what you see here is you'll have this track that has me speaking and this track that has me singing, and they're both combined on the top. So if I wanted to delete, I could always select and delete the tail ends. It's just what I like to do to give it a little bit more crispness. And then what I do is I can play it back. But before I do that, maybe I've decided that I want this track to be a little quieter. So what I can do here is I can adjust the volume. Okay, so I can turn it down, and then we're gonna play everything from the beginning. And there you go. So at this point, you now have two audio tracks. So again, maybe you don't want to sing, maybe you want to include some royalty-free music at the top, and then maybe you want to do a voiceover here. No problem, you can do that. Maybe you want to insert some sound effects. You can go ahead and drag those in by adding a track and selecting and importing, and I can go over all of this in another video. But these are the basics. And then what you do is you're going to export. You choose whichever format of audio you'd like to export. I like to export as MP3. So I'm going to export as MP3, and I'm going to call this test recording audio. And we're going to hit save. And it's telling me that my tracks will be mixed down, as in they will be mixed together and exported as one file. So that is, both of these will be layered together. That's exactly what we want. So I'm going to press OK. You don't necessarily have to add in any of these values. I just hit OK. And then what I'll do next is I'm going to find where I have loaded my recording. So I'm going to go here, recording, and I've called it test audio record. It's about 8 seconds, you can see, and that's pretty much it. There you go. If you wanted to import this into your PowerPoint, you can. You could just drag and drop it in. If you wanted to just use this as your actual virtual training, like a podcast, this is how you do it. All right, that'll do it for me. Hope these tips helped you. I'll see you in the next one.